Okay, that's weird. Don't you hate it when your hand just like starts clenching up on you and you're like, why are you doing that? One way I've learned that is if your hand starts clenching up on you, like the muscle starts cramping a little bit, this happens to be one way. You'll see me go back and forth between my tablet and my phone. That's because I am texting a few friends who I happen to meet, who I'm not going to name nor where, for privacy reasons. But oh my gosh, one thing that I hate right now is the fact that I'm like having a hard time with having to text. Yeah, happy 4th of July, peeps. I honestly hate autocorrect. However, so many people that I gotta respond to that it gets so annoying at times. No joke. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Honestly, oh my gosh, I'm literally mentally dying here. See what uh, as you can tell, you're seeing the corner of my room, or at least one of the corners of my rooms. But I will say right now, with it being the 4th of July, being tomorrow, I don't know what states here in the US observe the 4th, but if you support the 4th of July and do like parade, fireworks, the one thing I will say is good for you. Now, if you're one to do fireworks and you do it the week before, the week of, and the week after the 4th of July, I don't mind you doing fireworks then. Because that makes sense, you're doing it around 4th of July. Now, if you do it 2 weeks before the 4th of July or the 2 weeks after, then you got something mentally wrong with you. That goes for when it comes to around Christmas. There's going to be an exception to Christmas time. You get the week of and 2 weeks before. And then the week after, and then New Year's, and then the week after New Year's. That's it. I'm just saying because this is how I process stuff, especially with having autism and ADHD. It can get depressing at times, but I try to push through. Now, we are currently moving. Not going to say where, not going to say where from, but I will suggest go down below, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and say Happy 4th of July in the comments. I'm like dying here mentally just because literally I'm trying to think of like things besides the 4th of July to talk about. Suggestions are highly welcomed. I am actually looking at. Oof. I got a friend currently who's dealing with a little bit of an anxiety attack. I love how you have the name The Quiet Kid as your account name. Shout out to you for being smart. Sorry to hear what you're going through, by the way. No, I'm serious. I'm trying to think. Oh, that reminds me. I got a banner, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, where did it go? There it is. I forgot to put that on. I don't care. I literally do not care. Let's go back to comments. Trying to think here because things do tend to get boring when I don't have topics to talk about. Now, oh yeah, so speaking of, my birthday happens to be coming up in the next 3 weeks. If you are interested in participating in that live stream, just be aware that is going to be a thing. If you want to support me on that by donating, you can, but I'm not going to force you. That donation actually won't go to me. It will go towards a hospital or a non-profitable organization that may or may not be struggling as of right now. I think. Type and send. I'm like the worst when it comes to typing, considering the fact that my grammar is actually surprisingly neat. There are times where I just want to do Tarzan sentences and just be like, ugh. Oh yeah, so another thing is, if you ever get an Oculus, make sure you have one account but with multiple users on it, so that way the Oculus can function correctly, because I was learning that earlier today. So if you ever do decide to get an Oculus, just be aware you'll want multiple users on one account, so that way that account can stick around that Oculus. That way, if you got someone wanting to play the Oculus, nothing will lag. Now, as of right now, I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're around the time of my birthday. I don't know how that's gonna work, but gal, I'm like struggling with typing today for some reason. Oh, so one thing I'm gonna suggest, or try to do at least, is try to get a recording of me playing the Oculus or playing on the Oculus at some point. It's probably not going to be anytime soon because of us moving. I don't know when that'll be, but keep that in mind. That may or may not happen. For now, I'm going to sign off just because I got some things to do. But do go down into the comments below if you're watching this after the live stream and just put like topic starters in, and I'll potentially get that going. So for now, I bid you guys a happy 4th of July. Also, I might be coming back on tomorrow.